They also go so aggressively that they're not going to step in forward and potentially try to punish that play when Clearlove's lurking around. So if you go that hard aggressively, it may actually not give away your jungle again because it looks just straight up dumb, but then they go in again. Clearlove's here.
Nice.
Oh, they're still able to get the stun there. The Ignite's ticking down. It is going to be enough first blood for Deft. Moss underneath the turret. They're not going to go for any dives. Deft wanders away. 200 health, easily enough.
I think the correct play there, and this is nitpicking, is Moss throwing a lantern and flashing himself. You can actually give your AD carry a flash. Hang on. G4.
Yeah, there's the last breath. The Wild Growth comes out though. Moss is here, able to give a shield at least. Uses the wind wall. Pawn just trying to get his way back, but look at the flame. Moss lines up the death sentence. Flash out from Pawn.
Really nicely done. Really nicely done. Flash lost for that one. Boomy Boots first item as well to roam into that lane right away. Really nice play by Moss. And look at the push on in. G4! Oh, yes, he did. 1-to-1 in kills. BKT looking much better than last week.
They're not getting any gains from the time invested from EDG in these plays, so they really need to start cross-mapping, making an opening, somehow get a gank. Lloyd and Moss still low on the tower due to the calling poke. We're going in.
That was the flash. Hits no one with the Glacial Fissure. 007X here in exactly the right position. Moss takes a lot of damage. 007X still trying to get the work done. G4 is, of course, teleported all the way up here. Massive damage out as EDG. They want to try and re-engage, but they can't find the way in. Death Sentence lands. Clearlove has to be so careful. Moss picks it up with the help of Pix.
And that's going to be it, though. This one looks like EDG are able to run away, but Bangkok Titans have a kill and a gold lead 12 minutes in over EDG.
Not to mention...
And Meiko came from base, they poked you out, and now suddenly EDG are trailing ahead of the play again.
But now the back's going to come through from Deft, able to push up that wave. So, well, he's going to miss out on a couple. On decent wind wall positioning there as he's going 1v2 at the moment, but we do have Amazingj making his way up. Is he going to get there in time, though? As there's a parallel convergence. 007X in a whole bunch of trouble. There's the last breath. The Death Sentence lands onto Meiko at the same time as Warlock makes his way in. Apprehend pulls him back. G4 locks down another kill. 3-1 for the Bangkok Titans.
He doesn't have a tower to defend himself in the back, so a lot more play opportunities presenting themselves for 007X. And EDG again here at the top lane. These ganks haven't worked so far. Can they work right now?
Nice.
Yeah,
gotta respect it.
Spot him out.
Every time BKT see it coming. And they're going to get split up. Actually, hook close on the Deft. And there is a couple more champions. Deft goes down the 007X. He finally finds the R button on his keyboard. On double kill, it's 5-1 BKT.
Mid lane early, he's playing very heavy wave clear versus no wave clear on Pawn. Tower's dead in the mid lane. Again, map movement advantage if these fights ever go backwards. So really good reaction. We see another fight here. Deft.
Yeah, double teleports coming down. Deft actually has to use the flash and the relentless pursuit to get himself out. Dragon's still angry with him actually as Bangkok Titans still yet to find too much. There's the first one. Lloyd picks up Amazingj. Pawn. Lloyd's after him. Lloyd! Oh! An ability to get something down, but Clearlove takes the super mega death rocket. Deft is so dead. They do manage to get one back as Warlock finally dies, but Lloyd's still looking for it. Zap doesn't find it. But man, the Bangkok Titans, they're on a roll.
5,000 gold up, 18 minutes. This Warlock is just the perfect frontline here for this team. And we go right back into another fight with Pod already underneath the Rengar and a killing spree for 007X. These guys are the reigning mid-season invitational champions. They got the second seed out of the Chinese LPL. I mean, Edward Gaming are an amazingly good League of Legends team right here. Bangkok Titans.
He's baiting it. Pawn knows that there's a ward there. He only moves out alone, hoping to get a reaction here. 007X playing with the respect. This is what we see all the time. Fog of war. Vision denial from EDG. They know. This may be big.
This from Amazingj.
Able to get a double stun there. 007X jumps in, but EDG, they have the jump at the moment. Deft, though, gets closed in on. G4 trying to get him out of the fight, and you can see Warlock already in amongst it. He's gigantic. Massive heals. Deft is dead already. Double kill now for Clearlove, though, on the back end. 007X solo EDG. This is the team fighting team we were expecting. They finally showed up, and that's the ace.
The ace off of reading the invade. The setup was perfect. The damage is all there. Lloyd died at the very start. He was flashless. Even though Pawn did not get a great ulti off, it didn't matter. That all went according to plan.
The setup.
Now I want to see how these people move their resources. Warlock right now has teleport, is pushing the top lane, and he's going to pressure that tier 2 turret pretty soon. But because of that, EDG with 5, they battering ram into the jungle. They take things over. They get a couple of wards down. Bangkok Titans have to play defensive here. They have to run away. EDG have all 5. 007 pops ulti, but there's no teleport coming in. They can't possibly engage a 4v5. A waste of an ultimate.
Yeah, not going to go in on the thrill of the hunt. They did have the wild growth, so they could have gotten something happening, but G4 is Eating Winter's bites. EDG is going to force the Dragon.
They've got to respect Clearlove, though. He's got a perfect 3-minute ulti right here if he wants it. There's one. He catches Moss. Lulu comes across. There's the engage, but Darius is not joining the team. It's a 5v4. Edward Gaming chasing down. They've picked up one already. Lloyd might be next. He's trying. It's already 3 kills picked up as BKT do not choose the right kind of fight. They give away a bunch of kills. They give away the map control. Here's the 4th kill, and it's all just for a top lane turret.
I'm incredibly flabbergasted with what just went down. The entire way of Bangkok Titans winning these fights is sending in Warlock first, allowing him to soak up damage and putting EDG in a lose-lose situation.
EDG now looking to push up this mid lane, possibly grab an inner turret. But now you can see that gold difference is back in favor of EDG.
And I don't see EDG giving this game up. The fact that they made a comeback of over 5,000 gold at 20 minutes and are now in the lead already. It took them 6 minutes to do that. This is going to be hard to give up.
The same token though, Warlock, having him in these fights compared to not is the biggest difference. G4.
Parallel Convergence doesn't actually find any stuns there as the culling comes across everyone, but you can
Lloyd.
see lots of extra damage. Lloyd untouched on the backline. Deft does take down double.
Oh no!
That last breath was fantastic as Lloyd's going to get obliterated. Warlock now says, where's my team gone, guys? He's going to fall down, spinning around there in the river. EDG, team fighting still so beautiful. Ardent Blaze, not quite enough, but Deft will just shoot him in the face.
Yeah, the base damage is not enough on Warlock right there, and Lloyd doing perfect AoE rockets up until the point where he got pounded.
Yeah, throwing so many things at Warlock at the moment. Doesn't take too much damage from it. Crimson Brambleback is going to spawn. As Deft throwing out another culling. Seems like as soon as that button's available, he presses it. Amazingj going to get caught by the hook from Moss, but Red Buff going to fall down.
Yeah, Titans quickly realizing they can't fight in choke points. Not against this lineup from EDG.
Especially not with that close are available as well from Meiko. But EDG now setting up a siege. Parallel Convergence fantastic at that situation. 007X does jump in. There's the apprehend back. Massive damage coming down. G4 uses the Zhonya's. EDG actually causing a lot of damage here in the backline. G4 still alive. Lloyd takes down Meiko. Tries to find his way into the backline. It's a double kill already. Eventually falls, but Warlock, he's still hit. Deft finishes him off. Lloyd now against the wall. Does get the last crit, but EDG come out ahead 3 for 5.
Clearlove and Amazingj make the plays they need to in the front line. There's actually a good flash by Lloyd to dodge a body slam flash by Clearlove, but it's simply too many threats. Amazingj, even after Pawn died, was still able to wreak havoc by enough time. EDG will get at least the inhibitor. They'll back after that one, but it still furthers the gold lead.
Yeah, pings towards the bottom side, want to clear out that minion wave. Any leg room to get back into this game.
And you gotta imagine it gives a bit of hope to H2K here, seeing that EDG can bleed. If BKT can do it, H2K could do it too.
EDG leaving some really good aggressive deep wards to spot 007X.
Whoa. A bit aggressive. His team is around behind him. The knockout comes through on only one. A lot of ultis burned for not much. TP's coming in from both top laners. The battle's begun, and they've got Lloyd. Down he goes. That's not a good sign for the Bangkok Titans. This could be the game-winning push. 007X forced to run away. Warlock flashes the wall as well. G4 certain to die. A double kill for Clearlove, who has finally stepped up here in this game. Warlock takes a lantern. He'll be okay, but a 2 for nothing. An inhibitor already dead, and the base available.
Yeah, could potentially be the base, if not a couple more inhibitors here, and was played fantastically. The fact that Deft was positioning himself outside of any opportunity to get hooked that fight was untouched, and EDG, they're just going to face tank these turrets. Warlock tries to get in amongst it, dribbling towards the enemy team, apprehending a couple of them, but the Nexus now exposed. EDG